No one wanted to adopt these stray puppies until they met this rescue tortoise. Andrea works at the Second Chances Rescue Center, and that's where she received a call from a man who found 4 little puppies running in his backyard. The man didn't know what to do with them, and he wanted to get rid of them. The man who found the puppies in his backyard put them in a beer box and brought them to Andrea. Sadly, the rescue center didn't have any room for the little guys, but Andrea knew that she couldn't abandon them, and she decided to take them to her home. Andrea didn't want the puppies to become strays, and she decided to keep them in her home until she managed to find an adoptive family for them. Let's see how the puppies adapted to Andrea's home. To Andrea's surprise, the puppies weren't scared of her or her family. To make things even better, the puppies loved to play around with Andrea and her husband. Slowly but surely, Andrea was falling in love with them. Despite their cuteness, finding an adoptive family for the little pups would prove to be more difficult than expected. No one was willing to take 4 little puppies into their home. This was heartbreaking to see, and Andrea started considering if she should adopt them instead. The only reason why Andrea didn't adopt the little puppies yet is because her house is overcrowded with pets. She already has a bunch of dogs and a huge 80-pound tortoise, and there isn't that much room left. This big guy is named Goliath, and Andrea saved him at a young age. Andrea created a special crib for Goliath in her backyard, and she loves to spend her time with him. Not just that, but Goliath follows her around and doesn't leave her sight. One day, Andrea noticed that the little puppies weren't in the house anymore. Seeing this, Andrea started fearing the worst. Did someone steal them, or did they just run away? Keep watching because you won't believe where Andrea found the puppies. For some unknown reason, the little puppies decided to visit Goliath and to cuddle with him. Andrea couldn't believe what she was seeing, and she took this photo. As crazy as this might sound, the little puppies became best friends with Goliath in no time. Andrea was amazed to see how well Goliath got along with these little puppies, and she kept taking pictures of them. Who would have believed that a little puppy would get so close to an 80-pound tortoise like Goliath? The most amazing thing about this unexpected friendship is that Andrea and Goliath started feeling more relaxed, and he was always out of his shell whenever the puppies came around. Despite their differences, Goliath and the puppies have many things in common. The one thing they all love to do is take an afternoon nap together, especially since the puppies use the big shell to get sunshade. Even though Goliath has been with Andrea for many years now, the woman says that she was a bit scared when she first started seeing how the puppies acted around him. She didn't know how Goliath might react, but little did she know, Goliath became best friends with the adorable puppies. Andrea did her best to find an adoptive family for the 4 puppies, but no one wanted them. Sadly, this meant that she had to take them to the local animal shelter in hopes that those people might find someone to take them in. Do you think she did this? Andrea knew that keeping the little puppies at her house would make her life difficult, but at the same time, she couldn't bear the thought that they would be locked behind steel cages at the animal shelter, so she decided to adopt them officially. Even though her house was getting overcrowded and her food bill was getting bigger, Andrea knew she did the right thing by adopting the 4 little puppies. Just look at how happy Goliath is about this. Another amazing thing about Goliath is that he loves to share his food with everyone, including the little puppies. This shows us that Goliath is a true friend. Can you imagine how much fun these little puppies are going to have while growing up in Andrea's backyard? I bet that Goliath is not going to be able to keep up with them, though. Even though the friendship between Goliath and the little puppies is a bit unusual, seeing them having fun together is a sight to behold. What do you think is the reason why the puppies ran to Goliath during their first day at Andrea's? Andrea believes that the reason why the little puppies became best friends with the huge tortoise so fast is because Goliath inspired them security. Considering that their parents recently abandoned the puppies, it makes sense why they needed a father figure in their life.